It's fun to run, but if you don't prepare, you'll lose a step to some painful problems. To look good and feel great, make sure you do things the right way. Lorene Cachola joins us with some easy ways to avoid lower leg injuries.
Well, thanks, Joe. And we all know running is a great aerobic workout, but in the short distance from our knees to our feet, there are big risks for injury. Personal trainer Wendy Holmes joins us to show us how to avoid injuries to our lower legs so we can keep on running. What are the risks?
Well, the risks are not listening to your body and keep exercising, and they could lead to things like shin splints. And shin splints is a really common lower leg injury, particularly if you are doing too much too soon, not wearing the right shoes, or unfortunately there are those that are just kind of more prone to shin splints, and that's pain in the front of the leg. Also, another common one is plantar fasciitis, and this is a soreness and irritation in the heel of your foot. It's tender to walk on, and that also is wearing improper shoes, exercising maybe when you shouldn't. And then a little less common but a more serious injury is your Achilles tendon, usually through that is ruptured or torn when you have explosive movement such as like a jumping or running incident, and usually then that's when that injury occurs.
Now, these are obviously all things we want to avoid, so prevention, how do we do this?
Yeah, well, I brought with me a little prop today to show you one way to talk about a prevention, and that is
the flip-flop. Everybody wears these, though.
They are, yes. Yeah. They're wearing, we used to wear them to the pool or to the beach, and we're wearing them for everyday activities and wearing them all day long, and they just aren't providing quite the stability and cushioning that our foot needs.
So what do we do? Okay, so we've worn our flip-flops too much, or we've worn ourselves out working out, going past the point that we should. How do we treat injuries?
Yeah, a couple of things. One is maybe for the bottom of the foot, particularly the plantar fasciitis, or that your heel has tenderness, a tennis ball, if you have a tennis ball sitting around the house, and this could be prevention. You don't even have to have the soreness. Sitting at your desk or maybe watching television, sitting in a chair, take your shoe off and just rub your foot on the tennis ball. Another prop that I like to use, and our tool, is to take this water bottle, fill it up and freeze it. And when it's nice and cold, you can again rub your foot on the water bottle. It really helps with the soreness of your foot.
This is inexpensive.
That's
we have
right.
them around the house.
That's right.
Stretching. You talked a little bit about stretching, and you brought some tools with us.
Yeah, stretching is a huge component to lower leg injury. And one of the tools I brought today is a slant board. And if you'll just stand on here, what you're doing is two areas. One, the most common where you should be feeling the stretch is in your lower leg and your calf muscle. And then also you are getting that Achilles tendon stretch here, which is what connects that calf muscle to the bottom of your foot. So stretching there.
So this would be great for a runner, but not everyone's going to buy a slant board.
Yeah, so maybe at home, if you have like a step, your front porch, or if you have stairs in your home, put just the ball of your foot on the step and let your heel hang off, and you get a good stretch in your calf and Achilles tendon there.
Now I see something else that you brought. I think someone gave this to me as a present once.
Yes, you might have one of these lying around your house. It's a massager, and you might not be using it, but really these are great for prevention. So again, take your shoes off and start rubbing your feet on them.
Now, the best prevention really is listening to your body. How do you do that?
Yeah, what we mean by listening to your body is to notate when your soreness began or your irritation, and start to do things like stop exercise for a few days and then return. If it doesn't go away, then you have to maybe write down, is it hurting during exercise only, after exercise, or before, so that you kind of get a better idea of what's going on with your injury. You need to switch shoes, do you need to see a physician to do more stretching, those type of things.
Well, thanks for showing us that taking a few simple steps can keep us on our feet running. And join us next time for more ways to look good and feel great.